Minasan, konbanwa. I'm Sunny. I'm your friend for today. For today's conversation, I will be having a Calpis Sour Strong, just like me. Sour. So I've never had one of these before, by the way. But let's see how it goes. Nice. It tastes like cow piss, not cow piss. So, on the agenda tonight is, I don't know, what's kind of weird? I want to kind of talk about the rules that I have for this channel in particular, and how that's affecting the rules I have for Japanarchist in particular. So, first of all, I don't know if I've talked about this, but I don't know why I want to talk about this, but it's been on my mind, so why not? But kind of the rules for this channel and how it came about that I wanted to do this. And it was something I noticed when I was making Japanarchist and talking in front of the camera, that I was spending so much time doing take after take and watching other people and professional people at that, in particular voice actors, and I was doing some studies on voice acting and looking at voice actors and how they do their trade, and noticing that one of the skills of the trade isn't just doing the voice and doing the acting and doing those sorts of things, but it was pretty much nailing it in a finite number of takes. When you're paying for studio time, you can't do 20 takes on every line, and I was noticing with Japanarchist, some of the episodes or videos on there were I would film for I won't say how long, but I would film for way too long and then do a bunch of editing and cut it down to a 3-minute chunk, but it was just. The filming was taking a long time, and the editing was taking a long time, and I was looking around at other people on YouTube and watching them throw out these videos, and it was just, I was, I guess, jealous in a way, or envious, I was just like, damn, I want to do that. Envious in a good way, the kind of way that makes you improve yourself. So I thought I'd start this channel in an effort to kind of build my skill at talking in front of the camera. And so one of the rules I had for this channel was basically no cuts, no editing, and that I would continuously talk for the duration of the video. And so in doing that, it kind of that's why I have a lot of the like kind of manic thought videos. It's just my brain trying to jump around, trying to cling to something to talk about, and so that's what happened there. And kind of the idea was to get myself better at speaking, not stumbling over my words as much, and trying to get better at just speaking in general and becoming more fluent in my own language. And becoming more comfortable in front of the camera and all those sorts of things. And immediately, I'd say within 3 weeks or so after making the first bunch of videos on this channel, I had made a video on Japanarchist, and I noticed a dramatic difference. Like, it was so much easier to talk and get the lines out, and for Japanarchist, I do a little bit of preparation on writing, and for this, obviously, none. But just all the setup went much quicker, and the editing, as a result, the editing went much easier. So that's kind of why I started this channel, and now as I've made, I don't know, a whole bunch of videos on this channel, it's I don't know what the point is, but the point is to keep talking, actually. As a general rule, but in particular, I want to say that's kind of why I'm doing this. And so when I see the numbers dip down, I don't really care so much about it on this channel. Now, with Japanarchus in particular, I am concerned more with the numbers because I don't know. I consider that maybe it's lofty of me or pious or something. I don't know, but that's my art. I think that's and I know it's stupid drawings and things like that and dick jokes, but that's my art, and that's something I create. I spend time molding and creating, and this is kind of something I just throw out, and it's really more of a training ground. I consider this a training ground for me, which isn't great for you because you get rambling videos like this for 6 minutes. 6 minutes now, but that's where it's at, and so I try to make this as interesting as possible with the confined rules that I have, and those rules being basically make a video with no preparation and no editing, and when you run out of ideas, stop. Basically, when you're empty, stop. And I think it's hurt the quality, but I don't know. This channel isn't about quality, so that's kind of where we're at here. Now, that being said, I would love. It's kind of weird. I want bigger numbers, of course, but this channel isn't about that, and I would feel weird if I did have the numbers, like just like throwing out these videos and having I don't know, it's weird because when I have videos on this channel that don't do particularly well, and it'll that happens, and I think most of the videos on this channel don't do particularly well. It kind of feels it does affect my motivation for making the next video, because I feel like, well, if nobody's really watching, why make it? And so that's kind of a challenge. And then I like today, I have to remind myself that it's practice, and it's a sort of therapy as well, I think, doing this. And I don't know if it's beneficial though, or detrimental, because talking to yourself, well, I guess there are good points to it, but it can get you going crazy. And the other thing is, I also feel like I need. Well, one of the other reasons I started this channel was to upload. I was at a place in Japanarchus where videos were taking me a week or 2 or 3 to make, and it was just because of my busy schedule and because of just the amount of editing. I was doing a lot of videos that were close to animation. I wouldn't call them animation, but they involve drawing and something close to animation, but more like drawings. But they were very. And aside from that, they're just very editing intensive, and they took a lot of time and preparation too, which they didn't need to, but they were. And I was having like upload withdrawals. I wanted to put videos up and get feedback and things like that. So because there were times where I'd finish editing a video at like 5 in the morning and then have to wake up at 7 for work, and it would be no problem because I'd finish and upload at 5, and I was like so excited to see what the view count was and what the comments were and all that sort of thing that's involved with it, that I would have no problem waking up at 7. That died off somewhat. I still need my sleep now, but still there's that. I was getting almost a physical high from uploading, which is interesting. Anyway, candid video for you, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know why I'm telling you this. I mean, that's the other thing that I kind of question about about doing this channel in particular. Like, why? And then I have to remember, well, it's a training ground. But then, why? I don't know. I'm conflicted somewhat. Anyway, that's where I'm at. That's where this channel is at. We're at over 10 minutes, which I think officially makes this the longest video I have ever made. Congratulations. And if you've made it this far, congratulations to you. My goodness. I don't know how you do it. How did you watch this for 10 minutes? It's quite a feat. And I appreciate it. And actually, and to tell you the truth, this channel is I mentioned before, it's a type of therapy, but if it's really great, and it doesn't have a lot of views, but I feel good about just the response. I think people aren't hating on it. I don't think I have any haters on this channel at all, which I don't really mind haters. It's just like I don't know. Do channels like this have haters? I don't know. Like, I don't know how you could spend 11 minutes watching something and be like, I hate you. Go suck it. You know. I don't know. That's just me. Now we're getting into rambling mode. So I guess it's time to stop. But if you have any questions, I'd love to hear them. Or comments, or your feelings about you know what I'd be interested in hearing is your take on videoing and kind of the idea of having this type of training ground, this kind of medium where you can make yourself better in some way, and really that's what it's about. It's about, like, and I said it before, it is about making myself more fluent and comfortable talking, and honestly, I said it, I'm going to ramble a bit more, but sorry. I mentioned that it made me a better Japanarchist, but also from talking like this, it made me better at conversation, actually. It made it easier for me to talk to people. Which sounds kind of weird because, you know, how I'm not talking to anybody at all. It's just monologue. But what is interesting is dramatic pause. What is interesting is that I noticed, even like in the first month of making Sonnysomething, that I could talk to people much easier and get my ideas out quicker, and I could sustain people's interest for longer, which is useful. And I think it's about getting used to saying a lot without relying on a response, and so in that way it's helped. So I think I would recommend this for anybody, especially people who are shy talking to people. And who have trouble talking to groups even. I've noticed it's helped me be more confident when talking to groups of people. So there was one more thing I wanted to say. What was it? It's that. Oh yeah, like I was just going to mention that it was in the. Well, no, I won't. I'm just going to finish. We're at 14 minutes. We're done. Thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, wow, again, thank you so much. And have a beautiful night. Good night. I'll be around. That's Mini Stop.